In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of Subsistence on Season 5. So I'm processing some iron ore to get iron fragments as much as possible. I'm making some fish traps, and I've got a good amount of rotten meat. You'll see why here. Basically, I have one first aid kit, and I have no supplies to make them. And instead of fishing all day and making a really boring video, or actually skipping a day, I thought the best thing to do would just go out and place a lot of fish traps and see how much fish oil we can get from the fish traps in one day. I need to make a run and get some water. I need to do some repairs. In fact, we're going to go ahead and get that done now. Repair. Repair. I'm just going to go ahead and repair everything. Now, you're like, oh, you don't want to repair yet because X, Y, and Z, you're wasting resources. Not really. Maybe a little, but most of the repairs are in steps. And you'll have to pay this much for this much damage on this item, or this much for this much damage on this item. So if I'm half broken, I'll pay this much to get it fixed. If I'm only a third broken, I pay this much. Or if it's completely broken, I pay this much. So there is a built-in level. I'm not paying full price for just a little bit of a repair. I'm paying the price I'm paying for that amount of repair, but it's in steps. So it's not one for one. It's, like I said, I probably wasted a little bit, but just to save time where I'm doing it now while I'm safe, it's probably worth my time. All right, was that a deer? It was something. Oh, just a rabbit. Or a chicken. A chicken or a deer? I wasn't sure. I saw a head and it started running, so. We're going to go to the lake over here, and we're going to place these fish traps real quick. Place and bait. Not missing blueberries or boxes on the way. Hopefully. Now, coming down to this beach is going to set up a confrontation with the wildlife. There might not be anything here right now, but eventually we'll have some wildlife over here. Let's go ahead. And this is stupid. I'm going to replace all my weapons and tools with fish traps. Put 4 into each. Get a little distance between them. Now you can catch, I think, 2 fish at a time per trap. Once you have 1 fish, the odds of catching an additional fish in that trap go down. That's the intended way of the fish traps working. I don't know if that is the way they actually end up working. I've only used the fish traps every once in a while, so. Every time I get bumped, I'm thinking it's like something's coming to attack me. And then I'm getting smacked by something. See the bear and the wolf up there? That gives me pause. And I'll wait until I've used almost all the fish trap up, all its health. And then I'll probably just break it down and get its parts back. Alright. Now we're going to give this about a half a game day, and we'll come back and check later. I'm hoping by that time to have caught a few fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 4. We'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping. Leave the chicken for now. I'm not going to waste resources on the chicken. I'm not going to chase it into a rabbit or a bear unless I absolutely have to. But this chicken is running into open territory, virgin land per se, where there is no wildlife to have to worry about. Ugh! I went for the plant before the chicken. And we have a rainstorm coming in. Either I missed the box earlier, which I'm pretty sure I didn't, or another box spawned almost in exactly the same place in how long it took me to place those fish traps out. Now, I've been wanting to go after the hunters, but I'm not dumb enough to go after the hunters with only one first aid kit available. So the hunter bashing that is so duly owed to these hunters. See, here I'm holding. It's weird. Every once in a while, I get a little... It doesn't want to repeat the same action over again. And I honestly went out and bought a mouse, thinking it was my mouse that was the issue. And it turns out it's actually the game that's the issue. Hopefully something Cold Games will take a look at here sooner rather than later. It's the fishing bug issue where you're trying to reel stuff in and it doesn't seem to be working. That's exactly the same bug. And I didn't get any water when I was down there. I am a complete idiot. Kill, butcher. I probably need to place a coop. I think that'd be one of the next things that I probably should build. Oh, wait a second. Ah, not there yet. Almost there. And do we have potatoes? Oh, so close. But my cotton, cotton's not ready either. That was a weird sound. Maybe it was some oddity from the, did this finally finish? Oh, that's what that sound was. Okay. I think I want iron. Now, upgrades. Oh, it takes crystals. Okay, well, a reason to go ahead and consider making some diving gear. How much is the diving gear system going to cost me? 5 circuit boards. Ooh. I'm all out of pearls, too. Oh, I've got 4. Definitely need to go pearl diving if I want to make a diving... It's funny, I have to go pearl diving if I want to make a diving platform. You know, I know that's how it works, but it just still sucks. Strength. I guess I could get some pearls. Try to avoid the area where my traps are so that I don't lower their possibility of giving me what I need. And I'll take a cooked piece of rabbit with me. That was rabbit I intended to let spoil for rotten meat for catching fish, but decided to go ahead and just cook it up anyways. It didn't spoil and I needed food, so. Don't run too far, chicken. Though you're going to be running to an area you're going to turn right back at me, I think. Alright, now I'm going to start jumping, and I think it'll stop. See, you don't have anywhere to go. I'm going to stop jumping. Alright. Kelp and pearls. Kelp while I'm down here. Pearls are the actual goal. But I'm not seeing very many pearls, unfortunately. This area is not bad for it. It's deep enough for them. It's just not a high trafficked area, I guess, for clams. I'm also not really big on making... Actually, I will need some sandstone, I think, even for if I'm not making windows and glass walls. Can I get this piece? Oh, I can. Good. So we did fix this. Because that used to be a real big issue. Still an issue, but not... see what I'm... Alright, I'm just going to keep clicking. Until we address that bug, I guess I'll have to keep clicking my mouse. Like an eager bunny. I'm gonna keep clicking. There's like a moment where you can almost cheat the game and get a clear view of the bottom, but I'm not seeing any oysters down there. We'll go on. I think we'll go over here and cross over to the other side of the water and check it out. I mean, it's a rainy day anyways, and since I'm going to be wet running around, I might as well be trying to get oysters while I'm doing it. I mean, that does make sense. If I'm going to be wet anyways, I might as well get wet and get the stuff that I feel I need. Which means we'll be planning a trip into the cave sooner rather than later. What month are we in right now? August. Ooh. Almost rutting season, and I'm probably not going to get into the cave before winter hits. Let's just be honest. Now, this is a good area. You can swim over there to over here and still get to the bottom without taking damage. Too much further out that way and you'll take damage when going down. And man, I am not seeing any oysters over here. Sandstone, yes. Oysters, no. That does not bode well for the home team. It almost feels like I'd be better off just going... Oh, there's one. One out of the, 20 I had been hoping to see by now? This is gonna take a long time. That sucks. I mean, I've got the picks for taking on the hunters. I just don't have the first aid kits. I mean, I'd be asking to die, basically. Because I still do so much damage. Now, I am going to be able to make my protective vest once the cotton is finally grown at the base. We're about half the day gone now. The cotton should be grown. Keep going up. We're going to check this area, then we'll go check on our fish traps. Probably by now I've gotten, I'm hoping at least one fish per trap. And I'm just going to instantly kill the fish and take the fish oil from it. Or I'm going to turn it into fish oil. I'm not going to keep it, cook it, or anything like that. Now, the cool thing about the little sardines is if you inadvertently forget to go and check the fish trap and they die and expire, they turn into rotten meat, which just instantly resets the trap for the next fish to come by. Which, it's convenient. I mean, I don't want to waste the resources, but still, it's convenient. Always need more cloth. Oh, it would help if I didn't shoot the arrow over the rabbit's head. I mean, that's typically how that works. You want to actually shoot the rabbit with the arrow. Bear almost always over in this area. Grab this bag and get away from the bear real quick. And I know, I have all those canteens. I just noticed, at least I didn't get home without filling up the canteens. Do it right here real quick. Saw that wolf move too. Let's not get too close to the hunter base. Oh, hello. Nice. See, you can get him shallow here. Maybe I got lucky and this place respawned and I got a couple, 3 or 4 oysters out of it. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get that lucky. I mean, I am getting some sandstone. And I will need a little bit of glass. At least until I start making glass walls or actual windows. Oh, level 1. It's a wolf. Oh, it's a deer. Okay. I'll just keep swimming towards you then. I thought it was going to be a wolf, and I was like, oh, God, that's going to be bad. Come on, get out. Thank you. All right, switch to the big guns. He is going to cause me problems. Oh, that was woefully short. Just going over his head. Oh my God. Hit the stupid wolf. Come here. You're gonna cause some problems. Wasted a ton of arrows on you, though. Eat, eat. Alright. That'll work. Switch over here in case I find some more pearls while I'm doing my fish traps. We'll go get those arrows, too. Actually, let me go to grab those arrows first. I don't know how long this is going to take, and those arrows aren't going to last forever. First one fell short, but hit the water. No, okay. I know I heard at least 2 or 3 of them break, so. But I got most of them back. Alright, let's go back to this end. We'll start at this end and work forward. These fish traps should be good for the next day or 2. As in tomorrow mid-afternoon, they should be about half life left. A little bit more. Alright, harvest oil and still have rotten meat for the next fish. Each fish eats 1 rotten meat to get caught. That's why I put 4, because I'm expecting if I come by and harvest regularly, that I should get about 4 fish from each trap. Oh, bummer. That one didn't catch anything yet. They shouldn't be too close. There should be enough distance between them. This one's the iffy one. I'm getting a little closer to that wolf. Alright, 5 oil is not bad. Not what I was hoping for. Ah! Bogus. I think the distance is pretty good. I think I just got lucky on 2 of the traps. So we can run home. I'll drop this stuff off. We'll check on the planters. And I should have enough time to come back and check those traps one more time before the sun goes down. Now, there's a lot of resources that went into those traps. Oop, I'm throwing stuff away. But, ooh, do I have room? I do have room for blueberry. If I can get 8 fish from all of those resources, 8 fish times, it was 8 traps. If I can get 32 fish total, it's worth the resources in my opinion. Now, that's my opinion. It doesn't mean my opinion's right. It's just, that's my opinion that I think it's worth it. That dive, I'm not going to worry about it. All that off. Let's grab another bite to eat and bring it with. And that's going well. Ooh, also, my base is not power efficient now. No, it's not. That means my refrigerator will turn off if I'm not careful. Alright, so if I'm leaving my base without the generator running, I have to turn one of those off. And it's going to be turning off the mining drill, too. Most definitely. We have potatoes. Awesome. Let's extract 5 seeds. Replant right away. What do I want to... I actually want to plant more tomatoes and more carrots, though. I like to try to keep planting the same thing in there, but I can't do enough, so we'll just do it that way. Get a couple carrots and extra tomatoes going. Aha! Let's grab a meat. Craft. And added cloth. 2 more. That brings me to the magical number of 5. I've got the plates, but I don't have the rope. I need 2 more rope. Ooh, that could be my Achilles heel doing this. No, I will have enough. Okay, but just barely, which means I need to go either hunt some more moose or some more cougars to get more sinew. But I am finally making the creme de la creme dishes. I think the next thing I need to make is just a regular old frying pan so I can make steak and eggs or onions and the onion and liver, because those are pretty good meals for in between. What does a frying pan take? 425 5. One, 2, 3, 4. And start processing some more zinc. I'm not upset. I'm still happy that I did what I did. I felt the better meals are more important. And I wanted to get those crafted, so I can start making them. Some people might disagree with that thought process, but sorry, it's my game this time, and this is how I think. I think that was important. That was really important. Plus 8% protection. And it gives me a little bit more warmth to work with, which is always a nice thing. So I'm going to wait for this one to cook. While I'm doing that, is there anything... Well, I could be doing something up here. Let's take the clean waters I have. It was an echoing sound of me touching the planter that I think I was hearing. Almost like the sound like I was putting fertilizer in there, but I wasn't. You know, I didn't put fertilizer in. It was weird. Uh-oh. Gonna run out of power. I need to top that off. The magical number of 16. Always best to use in a jitter, in my opinion, of course. First meal. I definitely do not want that to spoil. Oh, that would really suck. Okay, so while this next one's going, we're going to make a run and check the fish traps again. Yeah, we should be able to check the fixed traps one more time today before the sun sets. Can I do it in the dark? Yeah. Would I suggest it? No. You're asking to get eaten by a wolf or a bear, or both at the same time. I was hoping for a bandage. That'd have been nice. But I'll take scrap metal. This is always a good thing. As long as you time it right, you can jump mine. Pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. I could have sworn I saw a wolf over here. But maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Yeah, I thought it would be kind of soon for... But the two that didn't catch anything earlier might catch... Oh, hello. Thank you, fish. Fish and fish trap. That worked out nice. Oh, this one too. So that actually looks like a pretty good distance. Where I don't think I have one trap affecting another trap. It looks empty. It is empty. Oh, and I'm going to get another pearl while I'm here, too. That's just icing on my cake. Icing on my fish oil surprise. Get a breath. Check. Okay, there is a wolf over there, but he's far enough away that I don't think he'll be an issue right now. Also, would be nice if the deeper you paste a trap, the better chance you have of catching a fish. That'd be a nice little add-on. And I'm not saying like all the way down in the bottom of the trench or something, but you know, if it was the difference between 1 or 2 feet or 10 feet deep, and 10 feet you had a better chance of catching 2 fish at once instead of you lose that percentage chance of catching that second fish when you have the first one. If the trap's deep enough, that penalty isn't there. That'd be a nice little compromise. Get out of the water. Thank you. I saw a rabbit over there. I think I want to try to get that rabbit real quick. It's cloth, so definitely worth it. Rabbit took off. Okay. I mean, it's still leading to good things, but... Alright, we definitely need to start heading home. Sun is just about to set on a very dreary and rainy day. But it is August. I'm keeping my eye out. You guys know what I'm keeping my eye out for, right? Cotton plants. And once again, I prefer to get seeds from cotton plants. Well, at this point, any plant I see, I prefer to get the actual seed instead of like a potato or an onion or the cotton itself, because I can grow it and I'll get 3 instead of 1. Level 2 wolf, right? Yeah, okay. Let me get back to my base. I'm pretty sure nothing else and the planters is going to be ready to go. No, it's not. Ooh. But I do see some fresh iron right here. Well, I don't know if it's fresh, but it did grow. It wasn't there when I was here earlier, so it came into existence. Let's grab that roast and we'll put it away. I don't think I'm ready to eat that roast yet, but I'm going to keep that one separated so I know what it's on a different timer. course, I didn't grab water when I was over there. Story of my life. Always forgetting to grab the water. I'm not going to run over there now. It probably would get too dark too quickly. Okay, so it wasn't perfect, but I mean, I am getting medical tonic. And that's what I really needed. So it's a start. That's 4, 5. Yeah, I'll be able to make 2 more first aid kits now. And tomorrow morning, I'll go get water over there, and hopefully the first aid kits, or I mean the fish traps, will have gotten me enough fish. Maybe 2. If they sit there all night, maybe I can get 2 fish per trap. That would be a nice little thing. And I'm not, maybe by tomorrow morning, though, I'll be hungry enough to eat that. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence on Season 5. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.